Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Peace-I. Welcome to another video. So, shout out to Tay, a subscriber that reached out to me, basically having some questions about how options contracts work. So I figured I would make this video to add a drop in the giant bucket of the options videos on YouTube. There's many different people that can explain to you exactly what options contracts are and how they work, and essentially how to utilize them. But I'm going to put in my 2 cents, and then hopefully the way that I explain it is a little bit better for some of you people that don't understand. So I'm going to start with the very basic thing that stock prices are essentially the value that someone would want to buy the stock for, combined with the value that someone would want to sell the stock for. So every day when the market opens and whatnot, people can put in buy orders and sell orders, and depending on those buy orders and sell orders of XYZ stock, the price will go up and down throughout the day, depending on the orders that come in and get filled. When the bid meets the ask, so basically what people are asking for you to purchase their stock, or the price that they're trying to sell that stock for, once they meet, a trade is conducted. The market maker makes a little bit of money on that trade, and the funds exchange hands. So now that you guys know what a stock price is, options contracts are derivatives of that. So in Calculus 1, you learn that derivatives are essentially the rate of change that you can see with a function. So between a certain point, you'll see a certain rate of change on that function, and as the function moves, it will change. So basically, in this instance, the options contracts are amplifying what you're going to see in the stock. Each options contract has a strike price. There's 2 different types of options. One is a call option, where the owner of the contract has the right to buy 100 shares of the underlying stock at the set price, the strike price of the stock, or of the option contract. And then a put option, the holder of a put option has the right to sell a stock at a certain price if it meets that strike price. Now, if you buy a call option, you're bullish, which means you think that the stock price will go up. And if you buy a put option, you're bearish, which means you think that the underlying stock will go down. Same thing is on the opposite of the trade. There is no trade that comes from nothing. There is an opposing side to every single trade. So whenever you buy a call option, because you think the price is going up, there's either a market maker or someone else that's like you that's currently selling that call option. So what happens when you're selling a call option? So if I sell a call option, say I've got XYZ stock at trading at $3 a share. People think that it's going to skyrocket to like $10 a share, so they're buying $10 call options. I can sell a call option at $10 strike price, which essentially means that once we get to the expiration date for that contract, if the price is above $10, I will owe 100 shares of that that underlying stock to whoever I sold contracts to, and basically I will gain $1,000 for each one of those contracts that I sold. So that is called exercising. So at the expiration date, if you haven't already exercised your contract, the contract will be exercised for you. Which is why on expiration, some brokers actually make you sell or close your positions, essentially, if you can't cover what would be entailed in the exercising of that option. Put options are the exact opposite. If I sell a put option, I'm the opposite of the buyer of the put option. So put options are bearish. So if I'm selling a put, then I'm bullish. I think that the stock price is going to go up. Say in the same XYZ stock, we're trading around $6, and I sell a put for $4. So at the $4 strike price, essentially what's going to happen is if the stock goes down $2 to that $4 strike price, then my option will be in the money, and I will unfortunately be forced to buy those shares at that price. So for $400 will be removed from my account, and I will gain 100 shares of that underlying stock. So inherently, these derivatives have some value that can fluctuate with the stock. And since each option contract is worth 1,000 shares of the underlying stock, it's basically multiplied gains. Most of the time, you'll see people buying and selling options in order to make gains and whatnot. And that's a great way to do it if you know what the underlying stock is going to do. But obviously, it's very dangerous because option contracts can expire worthless if they are out of the money at the time of expiration. So hopefully that kind of enlightens you guys a little bit on how the options contracts work. Essentially, each contract is worth 100 shares. And if it's a call option, then someone is buying the right to buy shares at that price. And that has value, especially if the stock price goes up. A put option is someone buying the right to sell a stock at a certain price, which is essentially protecting them from a massive downturn. But if you buy a put, then you're obviously bearish because you think that the stock price will go down, increasing the value of your put contract. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Subscribe for more.